Let's start. Okay, sir. So before we start, can you please give a brief intro about yourself?
My name is Kiran Verma and I'm walking 21,000 kilometers all across India for the awareness of blood donation so that nobody in India should die waiting for blood.
That's great. So where did this idea came from? The idea for making Simply Blood. What inspired you?
Idea came when I got to know that there is a huge black marketing happening around blood in India, and due to which my own blood was sold to a lady who got into prostitution because she was not able to pay medical bills for her husband's treatment.
So that means you are a regular donator of blood. It's one of your regular activity that you like to donate blood frequently, right?
Yeah, I've donated blood for 46 times. Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you so inspired that? What made you think that donating blood is a special cause and I must contribute it frequently? What gave you the inspiration to start donating blood to people?
Just a kick by knowing pain of different people, how they are going through painful time. Because when I was 7, I lost my mother due to cancer, and when I got 18, I donated blood for the very first time, and that was the time when I somebody said thanks to me. That was quite enough for me to get that kick, to understand the pain of how my father or my family might have gone through to donate blood, by after getting blood from someone unknown. So that's the reason I started donating blood without any intention, without any expectations from anyone, just for my own happiness, for my satisfaction. So that's how I started donating blood.
So you started Simply Blood so that there is no more selling of your blood. No one has to pay to get blood, right? Like the incident that happened on that.
Not pay. I mean, see, payment is something else. Payment, of course, if it's being taken by the legal way and ethical way, like blood banks need to pay a lot of, need to invest a lot of amount to set up the blood bank, and also in testing of every unit of blood. So technically, they are spending so much of money and they need to recover it to make their blood bank sustainable. So for that, of course, they are definitely going to charge, but yes, not unethical way, that the way someone took money from that lady who actually bought my blood. So that should not be the case. And my purpose is not to end that blood donation should be free of cost or something like that, but make it accessible to everyone.
Oh, you mean ranging from rich people to poor people, everyone, right?
Everyone means everyone.
Okay.
It doesn't discriminate people on the basis of your money.
So when you are starting Simply Blood, what were the challenges that you face? Because every business faces some
There are many challenges. First was finding a team, getting the right idea at the right place, functionality of the app, promoting your platform, engaging people, retaining your existing users. So there are many factors. Raising funds, of course, that's a very big challenge, and also let the people know, because without spending money on marketing, we have to scale it up. So that was a big challenge for us, because we never had any intention of spending even a fee for marketing. So that was the only challenge we had.
Okay, so you mean that all you did was organic marketing? You spread the news by only organic marketing only?
Yeah, till date it's all organic. Yeah.
So you said that you hired people. So how did you hire people who are devoted to your cause? Because if someone is to work under you, then he has to devote.
Nobody was devoted. Nobody gets crazy just like you. You have to let them understand that what you think and what do you believe. So I never push them that you need to think the same way I think for a cause, or not just for a cause, for anything. Not even my wife or not even my kid can show the same intensity. Maybe they can have even stronger intensity for a cause. But yes, the intensity cannot be matched by anyone. I mean, you can have different intensity for the same cause, and I can have different intensity for the same cause as well at the same time. So yes, that saying that my team had the same intention and all, that's wrong actually. So team had different people had different purpose, different motto behind this cause, and that's why they were there.
So you said that you grew the company by organic marketing only. So can you share some tips like how can a people market his service without without any payment, without any paid ads?
No, that's completely on how you serve people. The only thing why people coming to your platform is they are seeking blood. If you are supporting them, not even providing them blood, but at least letting them know that yes, we are making an effort, honest effort, and we are trying to serve you as much as possible, right? So you just need to serve your customer, your user base, with the right intensity and with the right approach. And I think that's what all we need. If you are serving a customer or user for the purpose why they came for, so that's the only way out to achieve your milestones and getting things done.
Okay, others, do you have any question? Others, Sina, you can ask if you have any question, or you can write in the chat box also. Okay, sir. So I guess you have another startup known as Change with One Meal. So can you explain it in brief?
So at Change with One Meal, we are serving unlimited meal at 10 rupees to people in Delhi through our outlet, which is air conditioned, which has got RO water and all the basic facility, whatever you can think of for every person. And it's delicious, healthy, and hygienic. And anybody can enjoy unlimited meal at just rupees 10 at our outlet, Change with One Meal. And we are serving almost like 700 to 13,000, 1,300 people a day since last more than 550 days. And in these 550 days, we have taken only 8 days 8 days off so far without missing a single day. And so far, we have served more than 6 lakh meals in total, along with the COVID relief work as well.
Okay, I guess others has a question that is, who can donate the blood of what age group people?
So from 18 to 60 and 55, any healthy person with no medical record in last 6 months, no surgery records in last 6 months, no tattoo in last 1 year, no cancer detection in last 1 year, no drugs in last few maybe in last few weeks or maybe few days, no alcohol, no syringe or anything kind of thing. If you haven't taken or if you haven't you don't have these kind of things, then you can donate that.
So how does your startup charge money? I mean, Simply Blood. How does it?
No, we don't charge. We are 100% non-profit platform.
Okay, oh, it's a non-profit. So you don't make any money from it.
No.
Okay. So now coming to Change with One Meal. So how does this now? What inspired you to start this startup? Change with One Meal. Is that a similar incident like Simple Blood?
No, actually, no. It's not similar incidents at all. It was just like because during the COVID time we went through went through so many stories where people were struggling to get food and all. So that's the reason we thought of starting this for the relief work. But after 2-3 months, because it was just a small project for next 2-3 months, but just because we got to know about so many sad stories and so many hardships, we couldn't manage, or we couldn't get gather so much of courage to stop it. And since then, it has been running.
So according to you, what is the number one reason that most of the startups fail? Because more than 90% of startups fail in India. So why do you think they fail?
Only persistence and lack of persistency and consistency. So you have to keep struggling, keep hustling, and you don't have to you have to be optimistic about your thing. If you're not confident about your startup, that's the reason when you stop making efforts. So I think that is the reason people do fail. And if you believe in something, then go out and give your more than 100%. This way or that way. I mean, it should be the case. I mean, that's the reason people do fail. Of course, there are different reasons as well, but that's not that major. The biggest factor is that how people quit so easily.
So in case of hiring team members for any startup founders, so while they hire team members, how do you think they should hire people? By what metric?
I don't think that I believe in a belief system, and about hiring, I would say that hiring is something which is out of my domain. So of course, I'm not the right person to suggest. Whenever I hired, it's always most of the time through people. And if I have hired, in few cases, of course, I hired as well. But whenever I hired anyone, I hired only on my gut feeling, never on their profile. I never asked for any credentials like how much they have studied, what are the qualification background. I don't even care about it. If I believe in someone, then I'll believe in them for more than 100%. Yeah.
Okay, so I get we got Shubhojit Rai. Okay, Shubhojit, do you have any question? You can write in the chat box or you can ask directly. Do you have any question, Shubhojit? Or others, do you have any more question? Okay, no question, I guess. Okay, sir. So according to your LinkedIn profile, you said that your aim is to make sure that no one dies waiting for blood after 31st December 2025. So after you accomplish that goal, what is your plan after that?
Retire. Simple.
Yes.
Retire.
Retire.
You have retirement date, no? There is a retirement date. Whenever you get into a job, you know that you are going to get retired after that. So I'm also going to retire from this. That's it. Simple.
Oh, actually, I thought no, startup founders or entrepreneurs, they never retire because
see, exceptions are always there. So you cannot put the same rule for everyone. Of course, Vijay Shekhar Sharma is not going to copy the same principle what another startup founder, or maybe another person. Vinny might have used it for Flipkart, and Vijay might have used it for Paytm. So of course, they are two different people, and they have used their own way. So this is my way.
So that means after 2025, you would shut the company. Simply blood. You would no the.
I said I will retire.
Okay, you will retire. So you would stop traveling. You mean?
No, traveling is going to stop before, even long time before that.
Okay, so right now you're still traveling, I guess. So when you travel from one place to another, as you keep on continuously traveling, you might
it's walking actually. It's
you're walking anyway.
Yeah.
So you might get tired sometimes.
No, not anyway. It's not that easy. You should be categorically differentiating what walk is and what traveling is. So be specific while using the word. Reason because I'm walking, I'm not traveling. So.
Okay, so while you're walking from one place to another, you might get tired.
Yeah.
So in that case, what
Yeah.
keeps you motivated to keep on working?
Why I started this? That's the only reason. So if I forget my why, there is no point of walking, or even there is no point of doing what I'm doing. So you have to keep reminding yourself that why we are walking and what are the whys we are talking about.
So your why is your biggest motivation.
That's the only motivation I have, and not just for me, for all the startup founders. They have always their why top of everything.
Oh. Okay, anyone, any question? Others or Shubhojit? You can directly ask or write in the chat box. Others, do you have any question? So, sir, according to you, what is the ideal age for starting a business? Do you think?
There is no ideal age at all.
So, at any age, you can start a business, right?
Of course, KFC was founded by a 65-year-old guy, and Oyo was started by a 18 years old. So
But
you
there is
cannot.
one thing. Yes, yes, you can continue.
Yeah, no problem. Go on.
So there is one thing like if you start a business at an older age, maybe at 30 or 40, then at that age, you have a lot of responsibility in your hand. So at that age, if you take risk, then your family might also fall into that risk. Because of why most people at that age, no.
If you believe in your idea, or if you believe in your thing, whatever you are doing, then there is no point of risking it out. If you believe in it, then go for it 100%. Of course, even in your job, you can get fired, you can get sacked, or maybe you can get things slipped. So there is no guarantee of win-win every time. So risk is always there. Even if I know many people who got selected at IIT, and I know one particular case where the person got selected at IIT, got a huge seed funding and all that funding, 2-3 rounds, and after that he passed away due to cancer. So there is no guarantee of life as well. So I don't know that what you are talking about, because I don't have that sort of mindset. I just believe in doing things, and then I'm just doing it. That's it.
That's great. Actually. So have you ever raised fund from angel investor or venture capitalists till now?
No. We don't make money, so that's the reason they are not going to invest into us. We are not a business.
So it's completely bootstrapped.
I said
Self-funded.
there is
You
a.
are using your own money.
I think you need to understand these terminology. When I'm saying that we are a non-profit, then we are not making any money, and we are being funded by people who are actually believing in us, like supporting us through donations,
Okay,
right?
yes, yes, that's what I am asking. That how are you getting
Or maybe CSR. Yeah, or maybe CSR. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So my final question to you is that what would be your one piece of advice for anyone who is willing to start his business?
I think believe in your idea, or whatever you wanted to start. Just think of it, and just give your more than 100%, so that you don't have any regret that what if and but should not come in future in your life. And also just be kind to yourself. Don't be harsh while taking a call, and while starting up. Reason, because sometimes we are too harsh and taking it so seriously that people don't uh, um, act honestly on their startup. I think you should be kind enough to give yourself a room where you can show kindness to yourself while starting things. Don't get harsh. I mean, of course, being aggressive is good, but don't be, and be practical as well, and stay grounded.
Be practical. You mean by being practical? How would I know? Can you be more specific about it?
Being practical means being practical where you think that the things are not going to work out, then you need to take a call to someone, hire someone or fire someone. then you need to have that backbone, spine to take a call on that, right?
Yes, yes. So, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, others, any question? You can write in the chat box or ask directly. Any question, others?
No, he don't have any other question because he left a message.
Okay. Okay, sir. So anyway,
I
thank you
just saw
for
that.
joining.
Yeah.
You
Thanks
did
a
a
lot.
great job. I would post it on YouTube and send you the recording of this session.
Thank you so much.
And I wish you
Take
all the
care.
best for your journey.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Good night.
Bye. Good night. Bye, others.
Bye.